and KJ all right? Okay.
You all right?
What's that?
You all right?
Always. I'm engaged. We're two teams. We definitely are. You know, when we're on, when we're doing our stuff, we look good, we play good, we play good together. A lot of times we let, in some situations, I know, Zach, you were in the game and you weren't in the game because of the referees, because of who we were playing, because of forcing a little bit. You know, we really have to, no matter what, and this is, I'm trying to think, actually, maybe you and I were having a conversation about being a consistent player. You know, that's what we need to be. We're too up and down. Every single one of you. Jordan, you had a game tonight. This is what I expect every night. But it took you 8 games to get here. We can't have 2 extremes for everybody. All right, we have to be, on our worst night, we still have to be playing good. And the way we do that is by, once again, doing the little things, doing the stuff that we have control over. And that's our issue. That has been our issue all season. We go through spurts, and it's not a full game type thing. It's a situation. It's 5 minutes in a game. Some of you had 35 great minutes and 5 bad minutes, or 15 good minutes and 3 bad minutes. We can't have those extremes. We have to stop those. And a lot of it has to deal with the situations that we're put in. I truly feel, and no offense to you guys, but I feel like a lot of you just don't know situational basketball. I feel like you guys don't understand the concept of trying to pound it inside and when to take a 3, when to look at a 3, even if you're wide open, when to take a 3 because of the situation. How much time's on the clock? We talked about this many times. But it's your basketball IQs are, you can see that it's not there. I was having a conversation with their coach, the people at the scoreboard, and the people are telling me the same thing I'm telling you guys. Everybody that's watching the game can see it. But you guys playing the game, you don't feel it, you don't see it. And you guys need to start seeing it. You need to start feeling it when you step on a court. What is the right thing to do? When is at the right time? Nick, you had a hell of a game, except for sitting for half the game. Okay? We had some people who stepped up. I mean, there was some good, there was a span there where we knocked it down and we tied the game with the defense. The pressure. That was the pressure I was talking about from the beginning of the game, from jump. But you guys finally, in spurts, you guys would guard that hard. Okay? I don't have to know much about the team in order to tell you what to do to stop them. And you guys know that. You guys knew that their guards, you could see it. That number 5 had no moves whatsoever. He could just shoot. So, but when we pressured him, he turned the ball over, made a mistake, didn't want the ball. But then when we back off, now he wants the ball to shoot. The shooter wants the ball to shoot, but every time he touches that ball, if you're flustering him, he doesn't want the ball. He doesn't want to shoot. But we don't, once again, basketball-wise, we don't know that or we don't do it. Something about that. Beginning of the game, we said, who's the shooter? 5. He knocked down 4-4. First 4 threes he knocked down. Okay? So situation stuff, this is, guys, I'm telling you, that is the breaking point for you guys. You guys did a better job in moments playing as a team. The high-lows were there. The fast breaks were there. You guys were communicating. I saw that we were picking up full court, and somebody got by Cody, and Savon, you hopped up, and you're yelling, someone get my man, and we rotated. You guys are starting to communicate like a team. So in terms of the team aspect, way better than last game. But we still go in spurts where we're selfish, and I don't want to say selfish in terms of you're thinking me, but we're making decisions, the wrong decisions at the wrong time. We're rushing shots. We're making stupid fouls, or we're letting the refs get to us, so we make we react a certain way. Those are things that got to stop. And I know it's frustrating. This was the first game where you actually had. Now, Zach, that's how you felt the first 7 games. That's how Zach felt today. Did anybody pick Zach up while he was on the court? Talk to him. Okay, that's what we need. We need people to reach out and let them know. I don't have to look at their shooting percentage was outrageous. Our foul line better. We were definitely improved. So we made steps, we made leaps, but we're going to have a tough game on Saturday. We're going to have a tough game on Saturday. It's away, College of Maryland.
In Maryland again.
Allegheny, College of Maryland. It's right across the border. It's not far away. But they're going to be big, long. This team doesn't compare to anybody we played, but different. They have 1, 2 kids that can shoot, and that can hurt you if you don't guard it. Okay. So once again, I'm telling you guys are down. I'm going to be down until Saturday. You guys, I'm telling you, that's how I feel. But my goal is play into March. And the only way we play into March, up until January, this means jack shit. Come January, February, that's where it really means something in terms of playing into March. And that's what I want. But I want you guys to be mentally prepared, and I want you guys to be on the same page by the time we get there. And Coach and I have this conversation. If we win along the way, I'm super excited. If we lose, but we progressively get better, so when January rolls around, because the teams we play in January, they're going to be good, but they're not going to be as talented as what we've played. Okay? But we need to get better. We need to improve. I can care less what's going to be put out there against us in January and February. I care about what's going on in this locker room and what's going on with our team. And we are progressing, but remember how I told you we were leaps and bounds, we were improving? Today we inched. We inched forward a little bit. There were a couple step backs, but I think you guys are starting to realize what you're capable of doing. But we still need a little bit more coaching in terms of situation basketball. Even I was telling Savon, in my mind, when I tell a player to hold on to someone's shirt, I would expect them to just grab the back, and when they go to run, the ref's going to see him pull it. You grab and basically pick the kid up and hump his leg. You might have a kid on the way in 9 months. Okay?
Good for you.
But that's what I'm. So when I say that's what I mean and I think I might have to learn how to communicate with you guys because I'm talking basketball terms, and that might not be obviously that's not what everybody imagines when they say that. That's just how I was taught to foul in a situation like that. So, I know I have to have a better job of communicating with you guys because, no offense, my IQ basketball-wise is greater. Been around the game longer. I've been trained, obviously, better than a lot of you guys have been. So my terminology may not match up with what you guys know. So I'm taking responsibility for some of the things and some of the words, but I will voice one frustration because I talked you guys up enough there. On the 2-2-1 press, when we're in something, you guys need to know what the fuck we're in. I call a timeout, you guys come out. I say, well, we're in. Everybody says 2-2-1, but 10 seconds before that, and 30 seconds before that, and 4 possessions before that, nobody was in a 2-2-1. We had 3 in it. We had 2 matched up man. We had 1 guy. I don't know what he was doing. We got to be on. Everybody has to be on the same exact page. When I tell you to jump, you say how high because you know you're jumping. I tell you to do something, you ask me how fast because you know what you're going to do. That's what it has to be. You guys have to hear something, and it's in your head, and you know what to do right then and there. Doug, when I ask if you know what you're doing in there, if you don't know, you need to tell me. Because we can't go with possessions with you running around. You know what I mean? If we're in a 2-2-1 and you're playing that middle spot, we need to know where to go. You have your cover in the middle, they throw it up over top of you. When I ask if you have any questions, I'm not going to crucify you for not asking if you don't ask. I'll crucify you for not asking if you don't know. Ask me. That is how you're going to get better. That's how I'm going to be able to trust you in situations. Okay? I need to be able to trust everybody to on the end of the bench that if I ask you to go in and we're running something, I need you to know what you're doing in every situation, in every formation, in every call. You need to know that stuff. Okay? But everybody needs to do that. We tend to, I'll leave you guys with this. We tend to, when we make a call, we tend to hear it, but we don't listen. We'll call something, and you'll run it through partially and then break down. Or we don't even really get into it. Or 3 guys are in it, 2 guys aren't. I can't tell you every single time, and it's funny because, just wait, next game, Every single time the team goes zone and we have the ball underneath and Cody's in the game and I call big, or no, when you're not taking the ball out, you're running the guard position, you have no fucking clue what you're doing. None. And he says it. I hear him. He says, oh shit. And he does. I said, I kid you not.
Oh, he does.
Okay? But we have yet to run that correctly. It's not that difficult. 4 guys across. 2 guards go to the wing and go deep corners, 2 big guys to the block. That's all we do. We haven't run it once yet. In one possession, we call it 3 times. We didn't run it once. Okay? So that's the stuff I'm talking about. Simple stuff that we're not doing that is causing everybody else. If 4 guys do it, that's not a team. 4 guys doing the right and 1 doing wrong, the whole thing is wrong. So 1 puzzle piece is wrong, it's wrong. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys off tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a relaxed day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to go. Saturday is a away game, and then we got another week, and then a tournament. It's not going to get easier. The next 3 games are not going to be easier. We're going to go and play Columbus State, which is ranked in the nation all the time, D1. We're going to play either Jamestown or Lorraine, depending on how things work out. Jamestown, usually ranked in the country by end of season. Lorraine, we haven't played them yet. It'll be a good opportunity for us to get a sniff at them before we play them 2 times in the second half. But we need to get better. Okay, we need to get better. Bring it in here. I talked your ears up.
Good.
Listen, once again, heads up. I hate losing. You know, everybody here hates losing. I hate having these conversations after games. But these are the conversations that need to be had in order to keep moving forward. And if not for you guys, for me, I need to get a lot of shit off my head. And keep my puppy. Family. 1, 2, 3, family.